Hey, what is up, everybody? And this is another battle in the Monotype tournament I am participating in on my, local Pokemon Go Discord. And yeah, so I have bugs, as you guys already know. I'm going into this match 2-1 after a humbling defeat against the Water Trainer Lily, which you guys probably caught on my channel last week. And this is going to be easily probably the hardest battle in this tournament for me, because this is flying. Flying birds, they kind of eat bugs, so we're at a massive disadvantage. Flying is a great monotype type, and my opponent is a very quality opponent. I believe she's undefeated going into this match. Yeah, she's the wife of the Discord owner, in fact, and we fought in the first tournament I did in that Discord, you might recall. But let's just go into it. This is going to be a tough one. It's one that I might be able to squeak out. I do have some counters to what she wants to do. It depends if she, brings what I think she's going to bring or not. So, yeah. There be the teams, though. Nothing that I was really unexpecting. I'm really going to come down a lot to my Galvantula, I feel. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave with Fortress. We are both types that are weak to rocks, so I'm obviously getting the Stealth Rock advantage would be crucial. She's going to go ahead and leave with Landorus, which obviously will be your Stealth Rocker as well. Instead of going straight for the Stealth Rock, though, I actually decided to go for a Toxic here, because I want to be able to whittle down Landorus, and I figure that I can just go for it again, this turn. Now, she's obviously expecting my Fortress to have the Stealth Rock, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. And I don't know if this Landorus is carrying Defog quite yet, but at the very least... Oh, no, sorry, I go for a Rapid Spin first. That's right, I do a Rapid Spin just to show her that I have Rapid Spin. And I don't know if she's going to try to reset up Stealth Rocks or not. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and set them up. And she's just going to go for an Earthquake after a knockoff. And this turn, I do go for the Stealth Rocks. And she decides here that the Toxic Poison is racking up a little too much on Landorus. And she doesn't want to waste a turn going for a Stealth Rock, especially with the Toxic Poison, especially since I just have Rapid Spin. So she's just going to go ahead and U-turn here into her, presumably Defogger, her Mantine, which I'm like, okay, well, Mantine obviously will try to go for the Defog. Let's get this thing Toxic Poisoned as well. I just went for the Rapid Spin this turn, I believe, just in case he did decide to go, or she did decide to go for the Stealth Rocks, so I can just get rid of them again, and yeah, she would be forced to switch. So she's just going to go for a Scald, and I go for the Toxic. So she doesn't go for the Defog quite yet, and I'm thinking, okay, this thing could easily Defog me right now. So what I'm going to do is just go for a Stealth Rock here. Pretty much if she kills me, then I just lose Fortress. And I want to force her to try to kill me while the Stealth Rocks are still set up. So that's basically what I'm trying to force her to do. And I know that I have the element of time because she's Toxic Poisoned, and that's going to start, yeah, racking up. So she does try to Defog. Like I said, she's trying to kill my Fortress with my Stealth Rocks not set up, and I'm just not going to let her. So she gets that Defog off again. I'm just going to keep going for Stealth Rocks to make sure I keep them up, and she obviously can't stay in for very much longer because of that Toxic Poison. And eventually, if we continue this loop, her Mantine would just die of the Toxic. So, yeah, it pretty much forces her to kill me, and it forces her to kill me, mind you, with the Toxic Poison already kind of wrapped up. So now this Mantine is going to be sitting below half at the end of this turn. And I can just go straight into my Galvantula, which will obviously scare away the Mantine. And here, I decide to make, and this might be my best play of the game right here, I decide to just go for the Hidden Power Ice. This is a Scarf Galvantula. Obviously, no point to bring Webs against Flying. But, yeah, this is a Scarf Galvantula, so I really need to get this prediction right. I feel like she was going to go into Landorus because, obviously, Electric. And getting rid of her Landorus means that she can't set up Stealth Rocks unless she has another Pokemon with him, which I don't think she does. And that was crucial because I'm going to be able to destroy that Landorus, so she can't get Stealth Rocks up against me for the rest of the game. And, yeah, that Mantine is going to be super hurt coming back in, so it's going to have a hard time getting off a Defog in the future. So I feel really good about how I played the beginning of this battle to get those hazard advantage, which is oh so crucial. But anyway, he's going to go into Celesteela against my Armaldo. She obviously does not want to lose her Togekiss. So, yeah, she's just going to go for the Heavy Slam, though, and I decided to stay in because I didn't want to give this Celesteela, like, a free sub or something. I don't know the set quite yet. but I do not take that heavy slam because I am, it is super effective. So that sucks. I actually missed my Stone Edge. It would be nice to get some extra damage, but yeah, now I just have to hope Galvantula. And I'm really afraid now because I saw that the Beast Boost rose at her special defense. So I know it's especially bulky. I have no idea how well I can do, how much damage I can do with that Thunder. And look at that, it takes less than half from a super effective Thunder from a Galvantula. But then I got the Parahack, so that was like, oh, thank God for that. If she had Flamethrower, she could probably 2-hit KO me. Well, definitely 2-hit KO me, and that does not look like a 2-hit KO. But thankfully, I get that Parahack, which is kind of nice, and I get the Para on that turn, so she isn't able to attack. She's going to go ahead and try to protect here to get some HP back. Pretty decent play. I'm just going to keep trying to go for Thunder. I really have nothing else to Celesteela. If this Galvantula cannot win one-on-one against Celesteela, this thing can destroy me. And there's the other Paralysis. So, yeah, getting the luck when I need it. And she's going to keep going for the Protect for extra, healing. That's actually kind of risky on her part, because if she got Parahacks that turn, I could have maybe sealed the Celesteela right there. But, no, she's going to go ahead and retreat the Celesteela, because she does not feel like she can take another Thunder even at that range. And she's going to go into her Zapdos. So, that was some really nice, some fortune going in my favor there. I'm just going to go for the Thunder, and I'm not 100% sure if that's a 2-hit KO on the Zapdos, so I decided to switch, and this is like the second time in 2 matches that my Yanmega comes in here to like a freaking, well, to get swatted down, because she decides to go for her Z move, the Inferno Overdrive, which will obviously just kind of burninate. Yeah, it's just going to kind of burninate me, and there is no hope for Yanmega there. It is just exploded, and sorry, Yanmega. I didn't mean it. I did not mean for that to happen. Anyway, so in comes Durant, and I brought Durant because it can outspeed Charizard. Charizard Y, so that's the reason I brought it, but I'm hoping that I hit with a Rock Slide. I do. Take out the Zapdos in the process, and in comes Togekiss again. I know it's probably Scarfed, but she's probably going to go for a Fire move, Flamethrower or Fire Blast. I have no switch in for this at this point. So, unfortunately, and this is actually an interesting Durant. It was actually Rocky MZ Durant. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the Rocky MZ up or really use it. So that means I was going to go to my Mega Scizor, and I'm just going to go for the safe play, the Bullet Punch. She is going to go into Mantine, and yeah, fortunately enough for me, this is going to be low enough that I'm definitely going to be able to at least 2-hit KO the Mantine because she's in red HP. I just need to kill it so she can't get off that Defox. It forces her Charizard to come in at 50%. Which obviously is the goal. I actually don't even kill the Mantine in one hit. It's going to take the second hit. I think she arrives at, with 1 HP, so going to take another turn to finish this guy off. And, yeah, she's just going to go out into her Charizard, a pretty good play. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, alright, I'm going to have to try to finish this with Galvantula. Now, I made kind of a mistake in my preparation, is I didn't include Thunderbolt on the Galvantula set. I have Volt Switch and Thunder. I really should have included Thunderbolt as well, because I knew she was going to bring Charizard Y. I mean, that was pretty much a given against me. So I really should have been preparing better for the drought. Unfortunately, even with Galvantula's ability, which improves accuracy, with the Sunny Day in effect, it's going to lower Thunder's base accuracy 50%, so not very safe. So I'm just going to have to hope now that my last Pokemon, my Scarf Galvantula, can come through and finish the team with Volt Switch, which still has perfect accuracy in the Sun. It does have 70 base power, so a significant power decrease from Thunder, and I'm able to kill the Mega Charizard Y. This is the real moment of truth here, the Togekiss. Thankfully, the Stealth Rock advantage I got up earlier brings this thing down to a pretty low amount of HP. Get off that Volt Switch against the Togekiss, it kills it, thank God, and the Celesteela comes out now. And if she has Flamethrower or Fire Blast in the sunny day, she might be able to kill me. I'm not sure. So I really have to hope that I can KO this thing with a Volt Switch. She obviously protects one turn to get some HP back, and this is the moment of truth. She doesn't have the special defense boost like she did have before, and I'm able to take out the Celesteela. Bugs win over flying. I am so hyped. Now, obviously, I did get pretty lucky there against the Celesteela. I feel like I played well throughout the entire match at a disadvantage, because of just the typing of disadvantage, of course. But it still really feels nice to get this win. I moved to 3-1. So 2 more games to go until the single elimination tournament. So yeah, that will be fun. And that's all I have to say. So today's question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite day of the week? And yeah, it's not really a Pokemon related question, more like a general question. As for me, gonna have to probably say Sundays because it's the day I get to spend with my daughter, or Saturdays. I guess weekends, pretty cliche answer, but some people like Fridays, and I'm sure there's some crazy person who likes Mondays. So leave a comment about that. See you guys again next time. Good day, my friends.